Rancor's Brothel presents The Big Sleep. A Cthulhu Mythos 5e adventure.
You guys are on an elevator. You went up to, it's called the funicular, I believe.
Is that like a crane?
Yeah, it's similar to an escalator even. Do you want me to read this green box again or no? It's just about how they are flagging you. They're flagging each other to go to you know, who goes up, who goes down.
I would like you to read into the microphone.
Nah, not important.
You're the one editing this shit, man.
Yeah, the signalman waves a flag, acknowledged by another flag at the top, up at the castle, and a second later, the cart launches in motion. The strange vehicle is drawn up with surprising speed up the long ramp. About the same speed a cart horse would draw a wagon. Through the small windows, you see the city of Lawrenceburg from a strange vantage, looking down on its roofs of weathered shingles and tarnished copper as a bird would. Halfway up, you pass the other cart on its way down, carrying a troop of guards to their next duty. The white stone castle looms above, growing larger before you, are swallowed up by a gaping archway. The funicular, which is what this thing is called for some reason, jerks to a stop in a room much like the guardhouse below, save for the gigantic wooden wheel on which the cart's shared rope winds like an enormous block and tackle. Another guard dressed in the royal yellow and black greets you. Welcome to Oberlorensburg, he says. And then we had a discussion about what royal yellow was.
I was picturing more of like a ski lift than a straight vertical.
It's on a ramp. It's not up and down. It is on a ramp. It's just not. It's not like your legs are hanging off of it.
Right.
You're inside of an enclosed thing. Yeah.
But is it suspended by rope or is it a ramp?
It's ropes.
Okay.
It does state the word ramp, but I don't think it's literally on a ramp. I think it mean that it's in an incline. Because it is suspended by ropes.
It would also make sense if this was like mechanical, that you might use a ramp to launch the one up. You know what I mean? Like it might sit on the ground and then kind of like a roller coaster, like how you go up you get the chain pulling you up the first bit. So maybe the first 30 feet you launch at an angle, and then after that you're suspended.
That's possible.
But it is a suspended rope.
Yep.
It's two carts that are probably perfectly opposite each other.
Yep.
And the mechanism that controls it, since they're flagging, is clearly up here and not down there. Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mechanically speaking, it's probably more along the lines of a trolley.
Ding, ding, ding goes the trolley.
But
ring, ring, ring goes the bell.
There are just no pictures, so whatever.
The guard he welcomes you in, and he says to another guard to have you follow him, and you kind of just go through a small series of corridors, and you're kind of weighted outside of a room. There are some other people out there waiting, kind of in front of you. And again, it's citizens clearly. And then also people that are clearly rich and probably in some sort of governmental role. And then eventually they allow you in. And you are entering the throne room. You are, by the way, at the top floor of the castle. You're not just like up the cliff. You are on the very top floor of the castle.
I don't remember exactly what we were doing. All I have written down is find the secretary's house, burn it.
That was the guy that was,
was
working
being a
with the
dick,
legend.
yeah.
He was going by the book, man.
One of the few times in a long time that Lucas has really annoyed the piss out of me.
The entire time we've been in the
character was
city,
written. I'm sorry.
the entire time we've been in the city, I've just kept thinking to myself, I missed the character I played that was an actual dragon. This entire time, I've just wanted to be that dragon and lay
Starfinder.
waste to everything.
Which is a game that will probably never air, unfortunately.
So many
Nice.
opportunities that
Yeah.
just being that dragon.
I bought more things for this tabletop, so they had a sale the other day. I think I posted on the podcast group, which by the time this aired will be months ago. But all their stuff is like all their stuff was like 80% off or something. So Jeff bought it. I bought a whole bunch of packs with new things. So this is a preloaded throne room. So
Nice.
Is that cat sitting on a turtle?
Pillows.
Oh. It looked like a tortoise.
All the way down.
Canonically, now it is.
I appreciate that. A man after my own heart, this one.
In our group chat, you can see a photograph of the king.
the king,
The king.
the king. He's not a cat
Oh.
sitting on pillows.
What a twat.
I don't like him already.
That is King Leo.
Ugh.
Reminds me.
Pussy.
He is 14. With his little, they even put like a little shitty like mustache on him, which I thought was funny.
With his hair blown out like that, he looks a lot like Dan Huber's oldest son.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, the king's only 14 years old. Anyway, I'll just read part of this. A mere stripling of his scrawny frame, curly golden locks, and the wispy hint of a mustache. At either side of him, you see two individuals. One of them appears more like a wizard. I mean,
Great description.
Yeah.
You
Very
see
wizardy.
A wizard
one of them,
class.
one of them is in cloaks.
roughly level 8 to 10.
One of them is in cloaks. One of them is in armor.
Wizard.
And he's they say, welcome. Please state your name and your purpose.
What's our purpose?
No, gotta find your purpose. So we came to this town.
Like the king's like not even paying attention to you. Like he's like picking his fingernails or something.
This is because this is the one that bothered me, right? We know the cult came here.
Yeah,
we
he had a
know the
whole
cult.
slew of conspiracy theories that were fun to listen to today.
Hey, I thought they were pretty good. The cult fucked off.
Mhm.
And like that just narratively bothers me. Also everyone seems real prim and proper, and we assume that the kid is a patsy. That's kind of what I remember. But ostensibly our mission, right, was sent to tell them holy shit stuff is coming away. Are we supposed to ask for aid?
You were supposed to inform him of the situation and to like prepare for it and try to convince him to fight against it. So sort of, yes.
Okay. So yeah, we're essentially supposed to be letting them know that this invasion is coming. It's probably already here, and you need to be a part of. We're here to recruit you into the Avengers, kind of a thing. We're here to make you a part of the alliance.
Right.
But when we got here, shit was fucked.
But he's just kind of like he's half-ass paying attention to even who's walking in half the time.
Which one of these other two people are more paying attention to us?
Well, they both are.
Okay.
Well, they're glancing back, kind of like, trying to get his attention. Your Highness.
Oh, so they are trying to get his attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's just a fucking teenager. He doesn't care.
I know. My assumption was if he's not paying attention, somebody else is and doesn't give a shit whether or not he's paying attention. 'Cause they're the ones.
No,
who's
they're trying.
actually-
They're like, King Leo. He kind of looks around. And goes, oh, that one looks fun. Pointing at the ghoul. You were asked. You were already asked at one point. So
I know.
What do you?
I had
like,
something I was going to say, and then I
State your business, essentially.
evaporated.
You are the talky person, Troy?
I am.
I mean,
Whenever he has nothing to say, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to threaten violence. So
Whoa.
That may be appropriate to this situation.
I
He
agree.
is intrigued by you.
I know. I'm trying to think of some cool ghoul shit that I can do, but I don't remember how ghouls work. So I'm looking them up in my book.
Your business?
We've come to warn you about some impending doom.
The king kind of leans in as a child would to hear a story.
Yeah. What was the name of the fucking place we were at initially? Hradavas?
The very first place,
Yeah.
yes.
We were in Hradavas when it fell to a giant frog creature monster guy.
Oh, you're the heroes I heard about.
Yes. Those would be us.
Oh, cool.
Big damn heroes.
Did you try to save the king, or did you just like let him die?
How'd
he go?
We don't know.
Was he eaten?
What's that?
Was he eaten?
Supposedly.
Ah, that's cool.
We kind of all were like in a
He's
mad
literally like
dash.
chicken like I am. This is how he's acting. His fucking job.
We were just, we all kind of ran out of there and not sure. Not sure if the
have
king
ran.
made it, to be honest with you. Then we went to
Would
the
you
other
have
place.
ran, Edo? No, Your Highness.
Should I continue?
Sure.
Can't finish.
Can't advantage. I
I
was told
I had
I was told
to speak. I just watched Animal House this weekend. I was told I had a chance to speak.
Then we went to the next place. Insert name.
There's a handful of places, and you need to name them.
The big place. Not interested.
The mountain?
No.
Yeah, the mountain.
That's the next place you went.
That's the big city. The kingdom.
The mountain might grab their attention.
No, he doesn't need to know about the mountain.
He
Not
def-
yet.
We should be talking about the mountain in front of him, but not mentioning the mountain. Really mess
What
with this
mountain?
kid.
Yeah. What was the name of the fucking place?
Are we currently in Lawrenceburg?
Yes.
Okay. It's not that one then.
No. The other one.
You're in Yetiv. Yetiv is the other land.
Then we went to Yetiv to
Yetiv?
warn them.
How'd you guys get there?
Flew by eagle.
There aren't eagles big enough. They're Pegasus, though.
There is if you can
guys
wild
don't have
shape.
them.
And
We have them.
we were able to stop the cult frog people from destroying there. So now we come here to warn / help, assist, give aid, seek aid to keep the similar thing from happening in Hradavas to happen here.
Is there anything interesting about the layout of this throne room?
No, it's probably much like you have it here. It's just it's a generic throne room.
Are there paintings, tapestries, artwork?
This is a castle? You do have tapestries?
Where are the tapestries?
I mean, other than probably the flag for the city, yeah, nothing is really described here as it being that detailed. You're boring. I want details. Tell me a good story. Make that one talk.
He doesn't do much talking. He does a lot of eating and biting. And
You ever eat a person?
I'm gonna start walking towards him without answering and without breaking eye contact.
They just walk in front of you.
No, that's fine. I'll walk right up to them.
Yeah. I mean, there's other guards as well.
That's fine. So
they're not displayed, so we don't know that.
Well,
They don't count if they're not on the board.
they don't
Get the
count
tiny
on-
D6s.
I will not break eye contact with him and walk forward. And I want to get like roughly.
that's about as far as you get.
I mean, I can get right up to them and body them unless they're gonna draw a weapon.
Well, I mean, they are prepared to.
That's fine. They can even draw a weapon.
What
I'm okay
level
with
are they?
What?
What level are they?
Not high enough.
The one that casts spells is pretty high level.
But I would like to. I almost want to get like chest to chest with them if they're not going to stop me.
Okay.
And I'm going to lean in between them, just to stare at the king.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have some intimidate, so that may come into play as well if we need to.
Not so far this morning.
I turn and, like, just break eye contact for the first time to, like, look at his bodyguard on the left and then look at the bodyguard on his right.
Do you have someone in mind?
You've got to forgive my friend here.
I turn my head and, like,
He's
which one do I want to do? And go. And I actually will use Grave Sense in case that's useful, but I don't imagine it is. I don't imagine I'm smelling anything.
You're not
dead
smelling
in here.
anything dead in
They
here.
probably know. They sacrifice things in here at night. I don't know, Lucas. It's worth a shot.
He just kind of giggles. It's like, you're funny.
Yeah, he gets real unfunny real quick.
I mean, did you guys do any, like, epic battles? Tell me about some epic battles.
Are we getting paid for this? We need to be paid on the hour if you're going to get some epic tales out of us. We're not bards.
You are today. He reaches into a little coin pouch and tosses a single coin at you.
Not enough. Not worth our time.
Blood ran through the streets as the monster consumed taverns and city blocks in a single bite.
Go on.
I can show you.
That might be interesting. I mean, how'd you escape? Like, that thing ate everybody, right? Except for those green cloak weirdos.
Do I look like I would be eaten?
Well, anybody could be eaten.
We tend to have a level of self-preservation that, keeps us from being eaten by giant monsters.
Suppose that's fair.
Yeah.
My cat was eaten.
Not by that monster, but that is true. By different monsters.
You had a cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Bigglesworth, what was her name again?
Mr. Wimples.
Mr. Wimples. That was close.
Say his name. Damn you.
Remember the name.
He was more his friend, and I point to the ghoul. Yeah. Once upon a time, we had, this lady's cat was a friend of ours, and, got eaten, unfortunately. And our, again, quest to not be eaten by larger monsters.
I pull out my sketchbook because at this point I've got a few notable things, but I've probably had other sketches of random things. I have a note where I intentionally sketched the fall of whatever the fuck it was. I wrote down Zillow Toad destroying Tokyo, but I don't imagine that those are accurate nouns.
Pretty close.
Yeah. And I will just casually hold it up, but hold it up in such a way that it's almost like the guy to my right is blocking it a little bit. So, like, the king can't see all of it, but he could see some of it.
Yeah. So what's that?
Memories of death and bloodshed.
Oh, can I see?
I look at him, and then I poignantly look at the guys to the left and to the right of me.
One of them just reaches out, puts out a hand as if asking for the pad. Do you mind?
Yes.
We didn't come here, to kill the king. Obviously, we're extremely outnumbered.
You can't say bomb on a plane, Troy!
Bomb.
He's not going to let go of his pad. If the king wants to see it, you might as well just let him at least.
Fine. And he walks a few feet and kind of tries to peer over him.
I will hold it down closer to my sternum, or maybe even I don't know how short he is, so maybe even so that it's still difficult for him to see. But he gets a better.
He gets
look
the idea of it.
Yeah.
Just imagine crayon drawings of people on fire.
That's cool.
Actually, I have a very high art.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that the castle?
And I want
He's
to
just asking questions.
Yeah. No. I will. unless you want me to roleplay it out, I will, as much like I would treat a real teenager, I'm going to like provide as minimal as possible so he keeps engaging with me.
Right.
I also am going to show him several pictures. And I imagine I have other art as well. I imagine a lot of it is gruesome. That just strikes me as the type of art that I would do. But there are two things that I do want to see his reaction to as I flip through. One is a sketch of Galdoon. I sketched the old woman and the sort of religious iconography. And there's another one where you said that there was a painting of a boat under a starry sky that I thought was weird.
Yeah.
I'm basically like trying to test his midichlorians, if that makes sense. Like if I show you religious iconography or weird iconography that I know is...
He would recognize Galdoon, but not the boat. Galdoon is like the...
Right, but is he like a vampire that I just showed a cross to react? No. Or does he like, the stars? Like,
No.
Because my thought is he under some sort of mind control or something like that?
Gotcha. No, I mean, he would recognize the Galdoon sigil and that sort of thing. The boat to him would be completely unknown.
But he just seems engrossed from and interested to see my art, this is affecting him in some sort of, he's not taking levels of dread or triggering my Yogg Sothothery with his reaction.
No, not really. He just seems like a kid and interested in what you've got in hand.
What about the other two?
They're mostly keeping an eye on him and ensuring that he is...
So they're not reacting to the drawings in any way or any...
Not really, He's just like, man, you're really good. Hey, can I get art lessons? He's like tugging on one of their hands. Of course. And he goes back to his throne.
So beyond like coming here to just like warn them, like do we actually I don't, again, this has been fucking forever.
I know.
Yeah, no, I think that the idea was to enlist in their aid. More so than anything, I pushed the narrative because I've been curious. And like Lucas has said, probably for the last 1 or 2 recording sessions, I did nothing but spout conspiracy theories as to why all this was happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Which some of them were probably decent. Not right, but decent.
Yeah. And he kind of sits down and goes, I mean, like, I understand it's a problem. I'm not really sure what you want me to do about it.
You have an army, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be into lending them?
I mean, yeah.
Because again, like
I'm kind of interested in like seeing stuff myself,
I mean, that's your prerogative. You are the king. I don't know that you're
What is the Jack Nicholson full smile?
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, again, you're the king. That's your prerogative. But again, we're here to assist in making sure that what happened to Radavast does not happen here. And
that's fair.
Since we feel like we stopped the Frog Army from destroying the other place, that they were likely coming here next, but it also seems like the cult has also visited here and has since left. So that's curious to us.
The rumor was they were all going to some mountain, but I don't know. There's a lot of mountains around here.
It is.
Do you know anything about that?
No. We're new to the land here, so we just
not about the mountains, but like where they might go. Like
again,
it seems like you guys have been involved for a while,
right? But we don't know. Again, we don't know this land, so we don't know where they would have absconded to in this particular kingdom.
One of the guys who have never introduced themselves looks at you and says, "The rumor was that the Vermittenhorn was taken over."
That's the mountain. That's the mountain we went to.
That's the mountain you guys did go to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We know that. We know it's taken over.
No, I just want to make sure that was the right, because I don't remember necessarily all the names. I mean, it's feasible. It's close to Radavas, so it's a possibility.
You never ventured there.
Again,
Why?
we're not from around here, so I don't know the names of places.
The paladin trying to lie.
Do you want to roll something for that?
I'll roll persuasion.
It wouldn't be persuasion, would it?
I don't know what else you would use. Performance.
Performance, maybe.
Deception.
I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
can
right.
roll
Deception is a thing.
Deception.
Yeah.
Thank you.
21.
Bullshittery stat.
Hey, if the kid wants to see death and pestilence, just lead his army out there.
I can assist with that. How soon would you like to see your god?
I mean, I know we all want to throw the teenager out a window.
It's not my most hated Lucas character.
Ooh, he rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
So he knows you're lying.
And?
So he kind of just squints his eyes at you, clearly knowing that you know exactly what he's talking about.
It's fine. I will keep the ruse unless he actually wants to call me out on it.
They're
Your
not
Highness-
paying us enough to get the truth.
He says, Your Highness, they appear to know more than what they're willing to discuss.
We've also, risked quite a bit to get here, to come here, to talk to you.
That is true, but if you wish Our Highness to help you, he needs the details.
I've never stopped making eye contact with him. I don't know if he's paying attention to me or not.
Off and on, probably.
The next time he locks eyes with me during this, I will, regardless of whether I'm interrupting Troy or anyone else, make eye contact with him and say,
They lie in wait.
So that catches his attention.
They slither like snakes. They invade your dreams in the dark of night. The blood will run. They fester. The rats must be killed. Can you do it? Violence separates the strong from the weak. Those who do, and those who cower in fear.
He kind of nods and says, I think I can do it. But we're going to do one thing first. I want to see for myself what happened to the mountain.
By the mention of snakes and slithering and rats, do the other two, do they react in any certain way?
I mean, it's an intimidating line to spout for sure.
I'm
So it
looking
makes them
for
uneasy.
guilty consciences, essentially. Okay.
No.
although when I deliver that line, if I can retcon just one thing, I like the idea of putting a hand on, because I'm a big, long, lanky dude.
Yeah.
I like the idea that I've put both of them in like a hug while intimidatingly gripping both of their shoulders. Rats with the left hand, snakes with the other hand, and just kind of shake them.
I mean, the Vermittenhorn's not close, and
That's not a problem.
I think the last thing you want to do is completely abandon your city for it to be overrun. Because that's, again,
We'll be okay.
They're on their way.
Yeah.
They were all
I think
they were
we'll be
already
okay.
here. And Lucas, I know, but like, so was anybody getting a social read thus far?
I mean, I keep asking, and it doesn't seem
Right.
One of the one in the robes does look back and say, Your Highness, we can't just go gallivanting into the wild. And he just kind of cuts him off and says, No, I want to go to the mountain. Come on, let's go. You guys are coming with us.
Are you bringing your army with you?
I mean, not the whole army, just, enough.
Most of them?
How long of a march is it?
March? We're going to fly. Come on, let's go. And he gets up and he's like super excited.
He did mention Pegasus earlier.
I'm starting to like this kid.
I'm not, because it's like It's like irritating entitled Lucas, and there's gonna be a mistake coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know if it will even be intentional.
Look, you said, look, obviously the Sagwa monster, whatever he is, like ate the place close to the mountain, and then other people went to the mountain. It must be important.
Now, we learned some shit about... You guys were reading books. You guys were reading sneaky books about, like... Something was born in a mountain, but it's a metaphysical mountain and doesn't exist on this plane of reality.
Or some sort of like underground stream of energy. I don't know, I didn't
Some
take
of the
notes.
things were named quite similar to places you've been and heard
Yeah.
of, including from Mittenhorn.
I also don't know if this was just a slip of you, but like we didn't mention the entity's name, so
I'm just assuming over the course of explanation that you had. Sorry.
no. I've been very cagey with details for a reason.
Fair enough.
To be
Then he
fair, I
wouldn't have
used
said
the
that.
phrase Zillow Toad wrecking Tokyo and would not have used those nouns. I would have used the nouns.
Then he would have just said the monster. That's fine.
Now, that doesn't mean
I just
Lucas
assumed
could
he gave the
interpret that
title,
I
but-
said the right nouns, because I feel like I take notes the same way this character reacts to things. in this
Either way, the
environment.
statement is the same. He believes it must be important. And the other individual looks at him and says, "That's actually a good point. Perhaps to get to the end, we must start at the beginning."
Is that line written in the book, or did you come up with that?
I actually just came up with that.
That seems
The
like
only
a
way
very
out is through.
title card of the episode. Legend of the Seeker just flashed on the screen, or Xena Warrior Princess just went, "La, la, 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 la," across.
Willow. Yeah.
I've never been there, so
I swear to God,
I'm a little
I've
curious.
never flown before.
Oh, come on, Granny,
That
you're gonna
must be
love
crazy.
it. You remind me of my grandma. She's kind of mean though.
I can be a little mean.
I don't see much good such a venture is going to
Look, if I can go there and I can see what you guys saw, then I'll understand better. I mean, the sketch was pretty good, but like, I want to know exactly what we're doing.
Did you read the books with me?
Yeah.
I've
the two
read
of
a
us?
lot of
Read-
books.
You guys read the book.
I'll elbow you and say, a good chance to maybe look into some of those things we read about.
I did learn about the Crystal Throne thing. I whispered to the old grandma.
What are you talking about?
You gave
You know
me
what?
one coin.
Doesn't matter.
Sonny,
going.
I think it's a great idea to go. I think you're just adorable.
Edo, Haldelma, let's go. As he calls to the two individuals.
What was the other one? Edo and what?
Oh, Thelma is what I thought he said.
Adelhelma.
Edelweiss.
It's Adelhelma. That's probably actually Adelhelma.
Helma.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
And he just starts heading towards the door.
Now I want to
they
rewatch
start-
Man in the High Castle.
He says, the two individuals say,
Interesting.
this is really the only way he's going to follow you. And to be honest, it's not the worst of ideas. Leaving here isn't going to be an issue. We're perfectly fine up in this mountain for now. It's roughly a 4-day flight. We'll be fine.
Is he whispering or are you whispering?
Probably both.
I mean, it's a 4-day flight there, and then it's over a week that this place will be left
I trust the king.
slightly less defensible.
He just looks at you and says, I trust the king.
Who will you leave in charge?
We have a council.
Are they shady?
Suppose that depends on
He said they have
a lot
a council,
of factors.
Flynn.
Depends on a lot of factors, I suppose, but I would say no.
Name a council that isn't shady.
Exactly.
The Council of Elrond.
I'm trying to think.
That Boromir fella.
They forced that little kid up that mountain.
He
He was just a child, damn it.
volunteered.
Somebody has to take it. Cricket.
Oh, fine, I'll do it.
Cricket. I'm an elf. I'm real patient. We can wait a year.
Hey, the old guy seemed relieved that child took that thing.
Yeah, because otherwise Elrond was going to have to do it. his ass wasn't leaving Rivendell.
And they will escort you like through the castle, downstairs, and outside.
It's
to
your
the stable-
chance.
to the stables.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably not a terrible idea. We know that there was shit left there that we didn't solve. We know from reading those books that there's shit with mountains and underground. And depending on how many troops he puts into action, this might be useful. Because he essentially can 101st Airborne these troops behind enemy lines. I think a real question is how many he can take. Are we taking 5? Or are we taking 500 men? Also, do you have the ability to cast Sending, Flynn?
What about Flaming Sphere?
I got fire. If you communicate
You might be onto
telepathically, I can fire you. I can get you on
I
fire.
can make a big fireball and it rolls around.
I want a skull. I can do Kermit the Frog. No, I want a skull. Yeah, I'm going to do Kermit the Frog.
It's like the idea that I'm like, Flynn, can you send a message? He's like, yeah. He creates a softball size of fire and throws it. We just kind of watch
The
it.
message is fuck you.
Jeff, he's gotten them too because I keep sharing them with him and they're on his Facebook feed now. But I've seen a lot of weird, like, bizarre wizard / military crossover like t-shirts. So it's like I'm all out of spells, but I'm not all out of shells. The wizard holding a shotgun. Another one is in clearly in like a cockpit, and it's like Warthog's magic missile go. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You are escorted through the castle, down some stairs, quite a lot of stairs, and outside, where you see a stable. The let's see, which one is it? I guess it would be Eldahelma. She sort of leads you into the stables. It appears as though there are a couple of knights that are brushing and feeding and taking care of a handful of them. There are 8 Pegasi who seem to be air quote unclaimed. And they do have, they're all named, but you can see that the names also have like the name of a knight next to it. So some of them don't. So that they keep track of whose Pegasi is whose. She looks at each of you and says, each of you please take one of these, and she hands you each a ring, which is like roughly the size of like a class ring. And it has the sigil of Lawrenceburg on it. It says,
Did you just tell me that you handed me a ring roughly the size of a ring?
Of a class ring, which is slightly larger than like, a band or a wedding ring. But yeah, it is. It's like, they're nice big rings. She says, we call these the Ring of the Pegasus Knight. It's going to help you maintain flight and ensure bonding to your Pegasus.
Bondage?
Yes.
Quick question. Why are these 8 unclaimed?
Oh, well, we breed them, so not everyone has one assigned to them just yet.
It wasn't like there was a terrible accident and their owners were killed or anything like that.
We do have knights that have retired as well.
Under mysterious circumstances.
Retired.
Various different circumstances.
Retired after 20 years on the force, or retired because that crazed Pegasus just happened to throw another rider.
Because they're getting too old for this shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Close.
Yep, I know. It's not right. It's intentional.
He does. She does say. I believe it is she. Am I getting that wrong?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, Adele, whatever, sounded.
Does her
Adele
name
Helma
tag
of
display
Brooklyn.
her preferred pronouns, Lucas?
She doesn't specify.
Or is this some kind of fucking backwards place?
I don't know, dude. It's Sandy Petersen, so probably not.
There are actually no pronouns in that entire book.
No pronouns.
I don't know how they do it.
Proper pronounced the whole way.
Yep.
Leo.
It's very specific.
Yeah. Actually, that's her right there. She's a brute.
She looks like an angry bee.
Hence the name of Brutewin. She does explain that it also allows you to cast Featherfall in the instance that you do fall off your mount. So there's a table of... It's a table on the next page that explains each Pegasus.
Oh, God.
Pegasi. Says that each Pegasus listed below is, along with its coloration. Points apparently refers to the mane, tail, legs, and flight feathers. You guys got the rings.
You know, when I start hating D&D, is it about at this point?
So we don't just get a mount, we have to actually customize our mount.
I would have never and have never paid for the $20 golden horse armor. I played Fortnite with Peter and Kieran, and they both say I am, quote, basic because I don't spend any money on skins.
Characters can use Wisdom, Animal Handling, or Charisma Persuasion checks interchangeably to handle the Pegasi. A character can use a bonus action on your turn to prompt the Pegasus into a desired action by making a successful DC 10 check.
Goodness.
Good God. A character can also use their reaction to stop the Pegasus from a course of action on its turn by making a DC 14 check. The Pegasus understand but cannot speak Common, so you can request a certain course of action from them, but they're not guaranteed to agree. They're independent mounts, meaning they are under my control and act on their own initiative.
We're totally getting attacked in midair.
Well, you know, like in the video game, right, you're playing, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a cutscene.
Yeah.
And then it sends you through a new tutorial, and you're like, fuck, I'm going to have to do this now. That's what this is.
The exotic saddles made for the Pegasi are designed to keep the rider more securely in place, giving them advantage on ability checks and saving throws to remain mounted. The Pegasus can comfortably bear 1 medium or 2 small riders. The addition of a tiny passenger, such as a familiar or Dreamland's cat, is negotiable. Oh, sorry, is negligible.
We could talk about it. We could.
I swear to
work
God, I
out
got
a
new
deal.
glasses on the way. I just haven't gotten them yet.
Where's my fucking money?
I
Look for your cat.
I actually got them last week, and they weren't the right prescription. They didn't work out, so I had to get them remade. A Pegasus can... I just read that part. The Pegasus can bear up to 1 large rider, 2 medium riders, or 3 small riders. But when doing so, it cannot travel at a fast pace, and it has disadvantage on checks made to resist exhaustion. When a mounted character is knocked prone, incapacitated, or moved against their will, they must make a DC 10 Dex save throw, or fall off their mount. If an effect moves their mount against its will, or if the mount is knocked prone, they must make the same saving throw. Dismounted characters and flying creatures are incapacitated or otherwise prevented from flying 500 feet per round.
But you also did say these rings allow us to cast Featherfall, right?
Yes. Okay. Which I think it has a limit, right? I think Featherfall has a limit.
I don't think so.
I want to. Maybe it's just a time limit. Travel by Pegasus is much faster than normal land travel. While traveling this way, travel pace increases in kind. See below. Here are the Pegasuses. Pegasi. Pegasus name: Rochelle, Falco, Mangold, Aldona, Elfrun, Escalise, Gunhilda, or Zalindo.
Dibs Falco.
Falco is white with black points.
Yes. Oh, it already does. Look.
What?
It moves on its own.
That's cool.
Since they are magical creatures, there is a slight stat change when you are riding. Each one is different. So, if Falco is the one you want, that's totally cool.
Tell me those stats first. I want them in max.
He appears to be proud yet aloof. You get +1 to handling DCs.
So it's harder to handle him?
No,
Or
it's
plus one to my
one
roll.
to your
Okay,
roll.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a whole stat block change. It's just like a...
Okay.
But some of it is like... Some of them are wisdom, some of them are initiative rolls. Everything's a little different because
Gotcha.
it's based on like their personality.
Okay.
Proud yet aloof. Sounds like an obnoxious hate.
If you were looking for a specific coloration for some reason, Rochelle is pure white. Mangold, white with gold points. Aldona is a dapple gray. Elfrun is cream with black points. Esiclus is chestnut. Gunhilda is black, and Zelindo is black with silver points.
I'll take the last one.
Zelindo appears aggressive, yet aloof. Mounting this, Pegasus allots +7 to your hit points. How about you?
I want to see where the ghoul goes first.
Having been setting up the map and not paying attention to Lucas,
You have a white horse, a cream horse.
Oh no, I don't even care.
Oh.
I'm going to approach.
There's an all black one, so I assume you probably would naturally.
I'm going to roar as loudly as I can, Lucas, and attempt to intimidate all the remaining unchosen Pegasi.
Okay.
Rolled an 11.
Okay.
Do any of them blink?
I don't know, because now I gotta find the stat block for them. I don't know what you want me to do.
I thought about giving them the old Arnold Schwarzenegger from Conan, but I'm not there yet.
I'm gonna assume that's actually the standard monster manual. If they're even in here.
I would think Pegasus is in the PHP, maybe.
Is it?
I don't know.
I'll reference this one while you're looking at that.
Yeah, I mean, none of them really seem to be that bothered by it.
Okay. I will approach each of them and sniff them.
Okay. Well, 2 of them have been claimed, so the others left. There are 6 left. What is it you're trying to get out of them by sniffing them?
I don't know. My character would not min-max. My character would be trying to assert dominance and see who reacts.
2 of them give you the idea that they are not afraid to step up. One of them gives you the idea that they have a lot of confidence. One appears to not be bothered by you at all.
How so? Not bothered.
As if they're smarter than what type of trickery you're trying to throw at them. The last one just kind of seems meh.
Are they defined as an animal in the PHP mechanically?
Well, they're in the monster manual.
Well, yeah, but
Celestial.
so they are. You said that it's a celestial. It is not a beast.
Correct.
That's unfortunate. I have some shit with beasts that I've not been able to use that I was hoping to use here.
Ah, sorry.
I will look at my buddy with the long gun and go, choose.
What's the stat on the dapple? Gray.
I mean, what's the stat? I mean,
Well, the others had an advantage for it. I want to know what the stat for the all black and the dapple gray are before I pick between those 2.
the thing is you don't really understand what that is until you pick.
Well, that's a shitty system.
I mean, it's a magical creature, so like,
I want them
when
both.
when you decide which one you want, you're kind of like, you know, like with
Fabio?
Falco,
Oh.
he got the idea that he was going to be able to handle it better.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like a feeling.
Mm.
The 7 hit points that you gained for the other one is more like you just feel like this guy's going to keep you alive for some reason. Like he's fast, maybe something about him. You just feel better about, more confident about your ability.
What were their
to
names?
survive. The ones that have not been chosen?
No, the dapple gray.
No, the
And
dapple
all
gray
black.
was
What are their names?
Aldona.
Aldona. And the other one? The all black?
The all black one is Gunhilda.
I like Hilda. Let's go with Hilda.
Gunhilda.
It's a good name. I like Hilda.
Gunhilda, you mount Gunhilda, you feel a little more charismatic. You get a +2 charisma.
Are any of them physically bigger than the others?
The dapple gray is not necessarily bigger, but it does appear to be more confident.
And how did it react when I was sort of growling?
Not very much at all. Sort of probably took a step forward even.
I will approach that one.
Okay.
And look it in the eye.
It looks back at you. Kind of huffs a few times as a horse would.
Animal handling?
Sure.
Ooh, that's a nat 20. So that's a 21.
Yeah, I mean, are you like reaching out to touch her?
Just examining the animal.
You can
Yeah,
tell.
probably
You can
would.
tell by the fact, like, if probably would have taken a step forward rather than a step back when you roared. Daring, aggressive, maybe.
And as I reach out to touch it, it doesn't shy away or anything.
No, it would lean forward.
I will quickly spring onto its back.
You do feel as though this one is going to be a little faster for some odd reason. You have a +2 to initiative rolls.
God knows I need that.
Hence the daring aggressiveness. So, travel pace by flying by Pegasus. Fast is, gosh, they broke this way down. 1,200 feet per minute, 12 miles an hour, 90 miles per day.
I did that math myself for the
But
Eagles.
there's a negative
Shit.
5 penalty to passive perception. Normal, there's no negative effect. 900 feet, 9 miles, 72 miles a day. Slow, 600 feet, 6 miles, 54 miles a day. Able to use stealth. So you cannot stealth at a normal pace or a fast pace.
You're in the air.
You're a flying horse.
Sure.
Do they have
people can't see you?
Do they have anti-aircraft guns?
Maybe.
I think we'll see the giant swarm of death before it sees us.
Edo and Edelhelma both also mount their Pegasi. And you see 2 other knights mount.
Is this everybody?
Yep. You ready? King Leo gets on his Pegasus, and the stable door opens, and he kind of gives it a light kick. It gets a good run, and it takes off into the air, as do the others.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you all for listening. The Big Sleep was written by Sandy Petersen and Jonah Baumgars. Music by Ian Shannon. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com or join in the conversation on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.